Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Casey with Seraphim Siren, and today's pick card is going to focus in on your person, and it's going to also focus in on the shadow side of this connection, and we're going to see, is it real or is it illusion? We're gonna dive in and see what Spirit has for us. So, if you are looking for pile one, we have this beautiful flower agate sphere. It does still have its made in Madagascar sticker, if that is for anyone. And the signs that came out were Leo, Scorpio, Gemini, and Capricorn. Pile two, we have this beautiful piece of tangerine quartz cluster. And the zodiac signs of Sagittarius, Aquarius, Taurus, and Cancer. Pile three, we have the trinket, but also it's not just a trinket that sits up here. I found the wheels. And it's a carriage. So there's also two little baby pine cones on the inside. But the zodiac signs are Virgo, Pisces, Libra, and Aries. And if you want a moment to meditate on your piles, I will have a small meditation, and then I will have a small time lapse where you can see me shuffle out a bunch of decks. And we'll get right to your reading. So everything that you need you can find down in the pinned comment and the description. So please like, comment, subscribe, hype, all that stuff really helps the channel, and I appreciate it. And I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by my birthday, which is February 24th. So if you're watching this, timeless reading, but right now it is Valentine's Day. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 3:06 a.m.
Well, there you go. But yes, it is Valentine's Day. And it was just Friday the 13th, Valentine's Day. So, anywho, thank you for being here if you're still here. And yeah, I am sending you all so much love, warm soul hugs, and this is also a part two to a part one, which is linked down below. For my newbies, it's over on my main channel, which is Mosaic Mermaid, and part one was all about divine timing and confessions. It was a beautiful reading, but they're definitely connected. So that's gonna be, I think that's it for everything. Yeah, so just make sure to check out part one if you're interested in connecting the two. And yeah, that's it. Okay. Thank you so much. I will see you at your piles, and I will start the meditation now, and then what? Yeah, and then it'll go into the time lapse. I think a lot of you guys like that, so I'm gonna keep doing it. So, all right, see you at your piles. Love you guys. Bye. Hey, hey, file one. Ruby says hello. Hello. If you chose this beautiful flower agate sphere made in Madagascar, if that's significant. Um, or if you wanted to look at the zodiac signs, Leo, Scorpio, Gemini, and Capricorn. This is going to be a reading. Okay. Oops. Kind of feels like need to be very careful in this energy already. Yeah. Okay. So, if you're interested in seeing me shuffle out all of these different decks, there will be a time lapse at the beginning with the meditation. So, your card is number 55, Culmination. So beautiful. And 5 is a number of change, and it's also Hierophant energy. Yeah. Um. So, Alexa, what time is it?
It's 3:32 a.m.
Oh, it's almost 3:33. I knew some. Yeah, she's. Yeah. Let's do a little sound clearing, a little happy Valentine's Day, y'all. It's timeless reading, but this is this is where we're at. Coming off of Friday the 13th. So that could be significant. You could be a horror fan, or your person could be, or you just feel like you've been waiting for this for so long. It's starting to become. I feel like either one or both of you is quite dramatic. Like, huh? Battle of the Wits is what I just heard. Fall could be significant. I heard you play with the bull, you get the horns. This also, okay, so we have Hierophant energy with the number 5, and that's self limiting belief systems, it's religious factors, values. But there's just a lot of change here, right? And it also reduces to 10, and that is like cycle. And I feel like, I mean, she is serious side eye right there. And like she's waiting, she's been waiting for this culmination. Like, what's going to happen? So, all right, let's see. Shadow. Oh, boundaries. So, this is a shadow deck. And it says set your personal limits. It's a very beautiful butterfly bubble. Boundaries. The letter B could be significant. I'm going to get all the cards out. I'm trying to make this not as long um, because there's so many. She is terrible. Confessions. Oh, I just heard I do declare. Okay, so we have this flame, these confessions. Here in Usher, of course. Wow. Why is she doing this lady? She's spoiled. Usually it's Lily that's making but yeah. So she's my little Black Panther coming up right off of Friday the 13th. So she's a little frisky. You might be as well. Um, yeah. So coming clean messages. Let's see what else comes out. The shepherd. Celebration and family. Wisdom. Numbing. And these go into messages here. So let's put these aside and see what the tarot is. So, yeah, set your personal limits. So, somebody put up some boundaries, and because there was a culmination, there was something that happened, the cycle ended, and there was change. But butterflies could be significant. But this bubble with the blue, oops, and the purple is just very, like, this is very sacral chakra. Like, this is burning, um, burning up, whether it's with irritation or lust. Very, yeah. Letter C could be significant. We have Capricorn. We have coming clean, confessions, culmination, celebration. My goodness gracious. Okay, pile one. What's your person hiding in those shadows? What are they ready to reveal? Oh, wow. Do you see? Wow. So that seems like a real good sign. Yeah. So we have family showing up again, family celebration, so that could be significant. Um, Reunions, peaceful coexistence, emotional stability, security. So, and it's the number 10, which that reduces to Pisces energy. So it's definitely something your person thinks about. Um, ooh, oh my goodness. Okay, please hold while I get that. Oh wow. Okay. Queen of Wands in reverse. She jumped. Sorry about my squeaky chair. Oh boy, she jumped. This is this is the kind of a little bit of the energy that I was feeling over here with the main card. And it's well, we've got Pisces and Aries energy here, but it's an insecure energy. It's kind of jealous and a little bit hot-tempered feeling. Um, yeah. Ooh, my goodness. Confessions. Are you okay? Well, I think it's gonna be this. Okay. So we have the Two of Cups, Cancer energy. Oh my goodness, why are things so jumpy? I think your person might be jumpy. As far as I don't think they get enough sleep. No. Okay, so we have the confession. They want this. They've got undeniable attraction. It says entanglements, and that's standing out. But there's a shared understanding, and but there is a fierce, just yeah. She's not giving up, and that's it. Feels like you're just screaming into the void at this point, right? Now you're kind of insecure, and it's like this is what is wanted in the connection. This is what the culmination, the confession. Mm, it's we got Libra energy, number 20. Um, Judgment. I think your person is going through some transformation energy. And that's why they have come to this. I just, it's like, I don't want to restart, but maybe I should, but maybe I shouldn't. Leave me a cat emoji if you want me to start over in the future. I, you know, everything's a sign for me, so let me know if that's a sign for you. But for me, and she did this in the part one. I think she was in pile two. Just, just never ending. And it kept tugging at me. Like, yeah. And it was like, she's, there's some, she's very passionate about what she wants right now. And I think you come across like, and look at how this fire, look at how this connects, this judgment in the tower, and how this connects. I feel like, look, Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. That's the new beginning. So, abundance, stability, security, prosperity. You know, pile two. Are you serious, Ruby? Pile two is security. The little, like yours is culmination. That one is security. So we have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, but one is a new beginning after this intense and sudden change. And you know, the the shadow part of the, oh, this is what I was trying to show you, how it like literally lines up a little bit. Isn't that cool? It's giving volcano. Yeah. Um just like ready to explode. Yeah, I heard it. Um but I I keep hearing, and this is, I heard this song right before I started getting prepared for this reading. I just keep hearing, I want to be forgiven. I want to choke on my own sins. It's sleep token, but it's it's very much the feeling that it's like rip your heart out. Um, and I think it's due to the reflection, and that's the judgment they have with themselves. It's, could, I think he says something like, "Could we begin again? Would you forgive my arrogance? Will you show me your weakness?" And he like cries in that song. It's very intense. He might have some messages there. Okay. So finding direction, expansion, foresight, moving forward. I'm hearing that song by Bittersweet, moving forward. I'm doing the best that I can. Well, this is good. This is the Seven of Cups in reverse. Coming back to reality. Snap back to reality, she said. Um, and I happened to listen to Eminem right before this as well. Could be significant. But anxiety, cold reality ends your dreams, lack of purpose, clarity. They might have finally come to the conclusion there's endless choices on the flip side. I think there's a little bit of jealousy I feel in this pile, and I think it's because your person or your person thinks you have options. Like you, it's, but this is kind of like, I don't want commitment with anyone. Like right now, it's too much anxiety. It's exhausting. It's defeating. They don't have motivation. They're working on their confidence. They stay overwhelmed. So they, you know, someone walked away or both of you walked away. Hmm. Someone feels abandoned. Ten of Swords, jeez. Mental breakdown. So talk about the shadow work pile. This is definitely like there are some deep betrayal wounds that keeps this person on high alert. Look, exhaustion, mental breakdown. It's your person's withdrawn and I don't think they mean to be. They definitely, because, the Page of Swords, which is also kind of, you know, it feels like they could be um, spying on you in some type of way, um, or just trying to learn about you. But they're not liking what they find, or they're just not finding anything. But there's a want to be this Knight of Cups, this, you know, coming in and they want to follow their heart and dreams. Make an offer. I got Libra and Scorpio energy here. The moon, illusion. Okay, well, that's the main question we're asking. Is it real or is it illusion? It's whatever they. I think they're figuring out that it's real. Either that, like they think of it like it's like this is a deep bond. Look, the lover's in reverse. That's conflict. I don't know why I said it like that. Because I was looking at the sea, because I was saying that earlier. Imbalance, trust issues, danger of a broken marriage. See, that third party energy, only take that if it resonates. But this self love at the end here, that's what the selfishness is. They need that for just to even, I mean, they are tired and they don't have the capacity to really trust anyone. Or that was really weird. I thought I felt a cat like just tap me like Ruby does, but she's in the room now, so it wasn't her. And there's no other cats out here. And so that was kind of weird. Okay, anyway, Eight of Wands in reverse. Like they want to come in with these messages, these confessions, but they're not being too hasty about that. They do have this pessimism. But this, the Eight of Swords in reverse is a good thing. I've got Gemini energy. But they're regaining their awareness, their self-limiting beliefs. They're hopeful. You make them hopeful. But you damn sure have um it's like you put some wisdom on it. Nice. I just keep thinking of this slow burn, and ice on and then it just goes right into not YouTube friendly stuff, but good stuff. It's very it's very warm in here. I want to see what messages you got. Okay, so we have I tried to get the more shadowy decks, but we also have some White Rose guidance, divine messages. So, dark confessions of the soul. You have become too difficult for me to handle. That's a big turn off. And there you go. Yeah, they don't have the bandwidth for you. And I think you know that. And I think that's kind of, I think maybe even you could have been the one that made the confession. You could be the one that's numbing. In the shadows. I wondered how far this would go. It feels like, you know, they certainly didn't see this coming. And I don't think you did either. As far as the culmination, what's happened up to this point. I want a future with you. You are healing my soul, but it's a work in progress. I am taking my time. We have all the time in the world. I know you are my other half. Can you handle all my scars? I'm getting that someone could actually have scars that they are very self-aware of. Hmm. You are worth fighting for. It's kind of twin flame energy there with the red cards, the red writing. I just got all choked up. Love isn't always on time. Please be patient with me. So, again, that's another reference to time. I'm not ready for commitment with anyone. With anyone. It's not just you, it's them. They don't have. They're literally just intensely like there is some intense stuff going on here, but they are just a work in progress, right? Everybody is. um and these messages could resonate with you as well. You likely do mirror each other. Yeah, it's like there's good and bad, and it's just a never ending cycle. For your timing, we have let it be a mystery. 3, that's Empress energy. It's also growth and expansion. 6 is Gemini energy. And, you know, 6 is a number of healing and unconditional love. 9 is that it's a mixture of 9 of Swords and Hermit with the cards that came out and what we saw in here. It's feels like a really tough dark night of the soul, or maybe just a bunch of tower moments back to back to back. I mean, it just feels really rough, and they can't tell you. This is blue, this throat chakra energy. They are very much in their own world. They're, yeah, it has to be a mystery. You have to Just, and we have, the number 9. We started with what reduced to 10, so they're almost there. They do want something in the future that's real. But I think for a lot of you, there are scars that you have to heal within yourself as well. So this is kind of like let it go and let God and let it just be a mystery. Let the universe take care of it. What's meant for you will not pass you by. This is for advice, security. We did have security come out here. The 10 of Cups. Be careful not to be drawn into a false sense of security. Security begins only when trust has been established. So that, yeah, your person doesn't have time to, or the energy to kind of clock you on anything right now. In the future, maybe, but I think they just need time. Yes, time is on my side. Yes, it is. Belief system. Again, so much coming back to that Hierophant energy. And then number 5, we've got mirroring numbers. So, go after what you want. Unique destiny, inspiration, talents, gifts, appreciation, and gratitude. You're blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. So, that is a very lovely, um, lovely reading. I mean, when you're dealing with your darkness, you kind of want to make friends with your demons and learn how to live with them as you heal through them, because we're kind of always healing. So let's see what they would say. This is my deck I made that's got some spicy messages in it. So, not many people can take my breath away, and you don't even have to try. Okay. Can I have you for breakfast in bed today? Every day? I'm so in love. Every time I look at you, my soul gets dizzy. On the bottom. One day, when I wake up at 3 a.m., unable to sleep, I will look next to me and you will be there, sleeping beside me peacefully, and suddenly the world won't seem so lonely. All right. So that's going to be your reading. Pile 1, please let me know what resonated. I love hearing what you guys, what resonated for you. And I can feel the energy here. It is very much. Like, been waiting for a long, long time. I just heard a long, 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 long. Like song, girl, I want to make you sweat. Sweat so you can't sweat no more. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, this is starting to get very, very warm in here again. So, um, yes. Thank you so much for being here. If you're still here listening to me yammer on, leave me leave me one of those lock and key emojis or a flower. I always love a good flower. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1K by my birthday. So that's 10 days away. And happy Valentine's Day if you celebrate. If not, then, still sending you so much love, warm soul hugs. And this is a timeless reading. So if it's not Valentine's Day, then it should be, because you deserve to be treated like it's Valentine's Day every day. All right. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. And don't forget to go see Pile 1, which is linked below. And anything else you need is down there. Personal readings are open. And yeah, that's it. This is it's like a very, very relaxed energy, but only because it's like an exhaustion type energy. It's like I barely have the energy to take my breath in and out. It's just, but the the thoughts, the feels, those are all there despite the exhaustion. It's mhm. Okay. I gotta get at. I gotta do 2 more piles, guys. But I think yours might be my favorite. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Thank you for being here and sending you so much love, warm soul hugs. See you in the next one. Bye. Hey, pile 2. This went up very quickly. Now it's refusing to go out. So if you chose this beautiful tangerine quartz crystal cluster, this is going to be your reading. Okay. And if you're interested in zodiac signs, we have Cancer, Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Taurus. Could be significant, but they don't have to be. And if you're interested in seeing the shuffles, because there's a lot of decks that I used, then you can find that in the timestamps down below. Got a whole bunch of cards here. All right, so we've got number 15, security. So right off the bat, number 15 is that devil energy with Capricorn. Also, that was pile 1, so there could be messages in pile 1 for you. We have it's just, look at how adorable Now, a fox is sly and sneaky, but he looks he looks they both look sad and like their home just burned down is what I keep seeing. Um but they've got each other, and I don't know if you've ever heard, and if you haven't, indulge me and go um Google what a fox sounds like. It, they've got the craziest little laugh. They sound like a baby. They sound like all. They are very loud, very just. It's not what you would think would come out of, Of, I I'll never forget the first time I heard what a fox sound like, and I was completely in love. Um, I think red hair could be significant, but I think the shadow energy here for me is you don't feel secure in this connection. So you want to know if it's real or if it's an illusion, um, because you need something tangible, something grounded, not something. I just heard you can be sneaky with other people. As far as like, but show me your true self. Hmm. Let's see what came out. The Sage, the sacred path to wisdom. Now, wisdom was a card that did come out in pile one. You see how it's just very much like, you know, when it's windy and you feel it hit your face, or even like when you're on a beach and you just close your eyes and it feels like, what's that? It's the what is it? The universe in a grain of sand. What is this? What is the saying? Somebody put it down below. But it's like, I don't know. It's one of the best feelings to sit in front of the ocean and breathe. Um, and it's like very windy here. It looks like, but it feels like they are kind of looking back at what they thought was secure, what they intuitively thought. Let's see what. Oh, yeah, thought about all the possibilities. It does look like very free spirited. adventure, risks, and even the card matches. That is so cool. I kind of want to put it next to it. I just heard there's a possibility. Oh, I saw something in pile one that I said it looked like lava from a volcano, and here's this volcano just erupting. We have all these spirals, responsibility, expectations. It feels a lot like tower energy. And then you have the moon up there with anxieties and fears. They feel not only like they're drowning, but like they're burning up. And I said something about fire over here, so that could be significant. I think I want to put commitment phobic. This is if black cats are a symbol for you. Um, Ruby made an appearance in pile one, a very obnoxious appearance. But she looks just like that. But when I see this card, it makes me feel like, okay, so when you scare a cat or a cat gets spooked, um, and they do this little, their tail puffs, and every cat's tail is different, but it's hilarious because it'll just, depending on the size of the puff, um, is the size of the scare. And I think what it just really reminds me of is when I see this card, it's like this is what commitment feels like to your person. Any kind of responsibility or any kind of risks, it spooks them. It puffs their tail. Uncertain. Yeah, so these came out together. I was only trying to get one. But so we got commitment phobic and uncertain. And this, um, it always makes me feel like it gives me Gemini energy, because it makes me feel like those little twins are going to come, um, just go down the hallway. It makes me feel like The Shining. So you could feel like you're in some kind of a horror story. You might have nightmares. Like there's a lot of heat and fear, right? Like the root chakra is just completely, it's it's kind of like if the root chakra isn't isn't functioning right, then the entire system, it falls. um and I think that really spooks your person. They're the kind of person that needs to be certain, and you're the kind of person that you just intuitively feel what's right. I pushed you away because I did not want the responsibility. I took the easy way out. I want to tell you so much. You'd be like heaven to touch. I want to hold you so much. I wish you were here with me. Now I'm hearing like two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl year after year. Okay, so I'm going to leave these messages, and these are advice cards and timing. I'm going to get the tarot now. Take a deep breath and think about your person. You know what's kind of crazy is responsibility. Responsibility. They expected. They felt you expected too much. So they turned away. Hmm. Pile two. Oh my goodness, pile two. Page Swords. So this is we've got Libra and Aquarius, Gemini energy. Mental agility, fairness, inspiration, communicative, curiosity, chatty. You definitely have messages in pile one, because the letter C just kept showing up. And I see it here too. I mean, we've got commitment, phobic, well, commitment, but confidence, communicative, curiosity, chatty. And I think that's, you know, it almost feels like that's what they feel like you expect them to be. And they just don't have the bandwidth to give you that energy. They're using everything they have to keep themselves yeah, I feel you're definitely the one that's chatty. This feels more like spying on you from a distance. And look at how look look at how they're both kind of the same, except she's holding a fox. And I just heard fox molder. My goodness. Um yeah. So we've got the devil in reverse. So that's overcoming addiction and reclaiming power, regaining control, release, freedom, detachment. So we have Capricorn energy there. What's going on with this person? Is this real or an illusion? Strength. Energy, strength, bravery, focus, courage, confidence. So okay, this makes me feel like they are this is what's they're overcoming their fears. They want to tell you so much. I just keep hearing that. You'd be like having a touch. I want to hold you so much. And I want to point out that these were supposed to come out after I did the tarot, but for some reason, my brain just put them down. And it's making so much sense. Oh, oh my. Okay, well, let me see if I can retrieve that. That's lovely. All right, sorry guys, my chair's squeaky. Okay. So now this is devil energy here. And we have the devil come out. So Capricorn was pile one. But the number one here is significant because of new beginnings and manifestation. Um, with the Hierophant energy, it's the self limiting beliefs, um, it's the insecurities, the different values. But it's just so funny how even looks like he has hair blown in the wind. Hmm. It's like you're holding love and they're holding logic. We have the Five of Swords coming out. So there is some feeling of defeat, um, or maybe even competition. That was coming through a little bit in pile one. Oh, I don't know why I put that there. I'm going up here. Oh, wow. The world. Now, there is a part one to this. And you'll find that link down below. But, oh my God, did you just hear that? My shoulder just cracked. Like, I didn't even move, it just settled. But anyway, I had mentioned in one of the piles, it could have been pile one, that the pile three was the number 21. But that was this reading, not this pile, um, but pile three. So you could have messages there too, because it's the number 21. And it's world energy and it's end game. It's also a big part of what this reading is about, the culmination, which was pile one. So, and celebration was something that was really highlighted there too. But you make them feel like they belong. You make them feel whole. They want to travel with you or travel to you. They do just want this harmony between the both of you. It's on the bottom. So we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So we have this overall energy of lack of teamwork, trouble. I just heard trouble in paradise, but now I'm hearing 2 tickets to paradise. Sorry. Trouble in collaboration, lack of cohesion, conflict. So there's just a lot of conflict here. Um, and it's not that you don't intuitively feel these conflicts, but you have yet to hear a word about them because they push you away, because they don't want the responsibility of listening to you, trying to help them. I think they almost feel like they deserve to be feeling pain. It's something they're trying to heal, but it's painful not being able to be with you or to be able to accept this and come forward with these feelings of it's about being brave enough to overcome that feeling of anxiety and fear, conflict. Mhm. Lack of commitment phobe. Again, with Capricorn energy. So pile one could be really significant. But here we have the Eight of Wands. And I believe we saw it kind of in the reverse in pile one, but here it's upright. And so we got Sagittarius energy, rapid change, gaining momentum, and fruits of labor, air travel. I did mention travel here. So that could be something that, because eight is the number of action, quick action, excitement. So this could be the celebration. um, you have the tower, but it's in reverse. This came out in pile one, right, um, right side up. But this is delayed catastrophe, fear of pain, avoiding tragedy, resisting change and transformation. Yeah. They're trying to fight it. Or this could be you. This also could be just this fear of pain and delayed catastrophe. Mm. Look, this is definitely um definitely here. Yeah. There's a lot of sacral chakra energy. I don't this says crown, but I'm feeling the orange, okay? So but we've got Aries and Sagittarius and Leo. Um this is what what Charlotte from Happy Twins would call the dick stick. That's how I learned it, guys, and that's how I'll always know it. Um, but that's what it is. It's like it's fearlessness, encouragement, opportunities, passion, breakthrough, progress, Ace of Swords coming to you with a new opportunity. But it could be the beginning of a conflict. There's a lot of conflict here. Maybe you'll get some clarity. There's breakthrough again. Justice. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy. Again with competition and conflict. It's the Fool in reverse. You have possibilities up here, and then you get to this, and it's like, let's go ahead and hold back. Knight of Pentacles on the reverse. Workaholic. Yeah. Pessimism. Stubbornness. Let's see what the messages that came out were. I want to create with you. There's that world energy. I want more with you one day. The kindness in your heart is so beautiful. You are my destiny. I believe you. I'm battling my demons right now. Yeah, they're going through it. We have a timing card. Sometime in the future. I believe that card came out in pile 1. I want you to be a part of my future. It's advice. We got strength. So we have strength coming out twice. So Leo energy could be significant. You never know just how strong you really are until being strong is your only choice. And I think that's something your person wants to tell you. Okay. Well, you've got great blessings. 6666. So we have self love, boundaries, needs, good vibes, wisdom, understanding, and letting go. Again, a lot of key points, like actual cards that came out. Boundaries, wisdom, self love, letting go. That all came out in pile one. So we have, let's see here. Nurture yourself. Did I read the actual self love, boundaries, needs? Yeah. Nurture yourself, your needs, desires, and boundaries. Let go of things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of your life. That big love, opportunity, or job needs to squeeze in somewhere. Okay. And I'm going to end it on a little spicy note with my little spicy giggle deck. And we're going to see what they would say to you. I'm intoxicated by your presence and I never want to be sober. I'm hearing sober from Tool. With all that devil energy, that could be something. I wonder how disturbing it is to just think about just how much I feel for you. I don't understand. It was meant to feel joyful and whole, but here I am in pieces. I need you. That's a heavy card, and I don't have but maybe two or three that could be considered heavy in this. You got the battling my demons. Pile two. In case you ever foolishly remain in fear of my love, know that it's 100% unconditional and will never fade. This could be your energy as far as like it could be um, your energy, and then pile one could be their energy, or vice versa. I knew when I met you, you'd become my favorite song. Please send me a sexy playlist just for me. So, that was a message in pile one as well, is I find you in music. So that could be significant. And that's going to be it, guys. If you're still here with me, please leave me a fire emoji. Yeah, anything with fire in it, because this was very, very spicy. Feeling here, and yeah, happy Valentine's Day, guys. Uh, anyway, so yeah, the shadows are. I feel like your demons get along, but I don't think your person is ready to share those demons with you. But sometime in the future, they're going to they're gonna bring this forward. You know, four is a number of foundation and security. And we even have this reducing the four as well. So you start with a four, you end with a four. And it's emperor energy. 3 empresses in. It's just, it's, very. There's just you need time. You just need some time. And that starts with the self and making sure that you have your needs. Yeah. This feels like it feels like it could go either way. And honestly, that's with any connection. There needs to be some sometime in the future there needs to be some kind of some kind of talk, you know, some kind of accountability, and just talk about it. So I hope that that is something that happens for you. So anywho, um thank you so much for being here. Please do consider subscribing. I am trying so hard to get to 1K by my birthday. And so, yeah, that is, if you enjoyed the reading, um, go ahead and let me know what was your favorite part. um, Everything is in the description and pinned comments. So there's some secret questions and affirmations and all kinds of little OCD things that I'll put in everywhere for you guys. So, um, yeah, just love you guys so, so much. Thank you for all of you who have subscribed and continue to like and engage with my content and hype and all that stuff. I really do appreciate it. And I'm sending you so much love and warm soul hugs. And I hope I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye. Hey, pile 3. If you chose the trinket, which is actually, I found the wheels, carriage. It's going to be a reading. And if you're interested in the zodiac signs, we do have Pisces, Libra, Virgo, and Aries. Your card, Imagination. It's so beautiful. So we have the number 21, which is the world in tarot. I think your person does imagine you as endgame. But there is this sense of, is this real or is this an illusion? Like, for sure here. Also, this reading is part 2 to a part 1, which will be linked down below. But I did reference this in pile 1 of that reading, the world card. Which I thought it was the other reading and it's this reading. So I just figured it was for somebody. um, but yeah, this is. I think there's a lot imagining a fairy tale, but or that they think you imagine a fairy tale. We do have Pisces energy, so it's very much like a dream world, um, your own little fairyland. So 21 um, reduces to 3, which is, growth and expansion and the Empress. Um, 2 is the High Priestess with Pisces energy and secrets, um, dreams. 1 is the Magician and beginnings, manifesting new beginnings. So let's see what we have for you. This is a shadow card. They're all kind of shadowy. If you wanted to see me shuffle these out, there is a time lapse at the in the timestamp section. Boy, I really feel this like caught up energy. Confront the lies within. This could be you or your person finally facing that you could be lying to yourselves because you're too fearful of the truth, which could be that this is all in your imagination. But what if it's not? In pile 3 of the part 1 video, I ended on a question and it said, lie to me. And it felt like, just lying to yourself. It lies within. So it's crazy that this card came out. Shocking. Turmoil, trouble, and unexpected. Now, I only wanted to get one of each, and this whole stack came out, and I looked at it, and I was like, "There's no way I'm not taking this because look." Okay, so we have the priest, perseverance, and faith. Look at all these hands. I love this deck. We have the acolyte, new projects and learning. We have the wise one, tradition and order. Look at all the synchronicities here. The twins, self-protection and dual natures. And the gambler, loss and risks. So it's just it's a lot. I think your person, what they need to share with you is their reality that it is just so much to even think about. Like, you would be shocked at how much they stay in their head and think and go back and forth. Let's see what else we got here. Toxicity. Yeah, they're very toxic with themselves. These lies within. Hmm. I am embarrassed by my actions and feel disgusted with myself. I do wish you well. I'm hearing familiar taste of poison. I wish you well, but desire never leaves. And I can fight this to the end, but maybe I don't want to win. I breathe you in again just to feel you underneath my skin. Holding on to the sweet escape is always laced with the familiar taste of poison. I don't want to be sane. I don't want to be sober. I want you on my mind, in my dreams, behind these eyes. And I won't wake up. No, not this time. I have been working on myself. Yeah, it really feels like this is very self-focused. Self-protection, order, learning, perseverance. Hmm. Um, okay, so we're going to save these messages, and there's a timing card and some advice. But we're going to get some tarot first. So take a deep breath and think about your person. Pile 3. What's going on with pile 3's person? Is this real or an illusion? What shadows are hiding here? The Hanged Man in reverse. So that is stagnation, delays, resistance to spiritual influence, arrogance, fear of sacrifice. So we have Pisces energy showing up. What's interesting is we do have 21 and now we have 12. So that is mirrored energy. Yeah, this is very much still in that ego and that arrogance, not wanting to take this risk, not wanting the loss. Pile 3. Okay, well, look at that. You have the star, which is a beautiful energy. It's healing, it's hope, trust, belief. It's number 17. Aquarius energy. Oh, wait, hold on. 10 of Cups, but in reverse. Yeah, they're used to these unhealthy relationships. They might have some family issues, domestic conflicts, separation, broken marriage, disputes, hopelessness. Isn't, I think, you bring them hope, but right now they're feeling hopeless. It's very back and forth, and that's why your person has been just been gone. There is a they have been working on themselves. There's a lot of things that they have confronted as far as what they've been telling themselves, and they are very fearful of talking, and I keep feeling like I just keep, it's like cat's got your tongue, like it's a very sad feeling. Let's see what else comes out. Pile 3. Let's go. The Emperor. Fatherhood, authority, structured, dominating male, practicality, powerful, discipline, focus, experience. So we've got hmm. Well, we have, I keep saying 14, this adding to 14, which is temperance, which is Sagittarius energy. And it's about like a spiritual balance. I think your person has struggling with what they believe. I think all this person's ever known is unhealthy relationships. Hmm. Pile 3. So we have the 7 of Cups. Endless choices, opportunities, daydreaming, wishful thinking, and searching for purpose. They are trying. We see a lot of these order, tradition, perseverance, faith, self protection, loss, and risks. There's a lot of There's a lot going on. It's almost like endless obstacles. Seven of Wands. We have Leo energy. Defensive, strong willed, determined. Protectiveness. Perseverance coming up again. Persistence. Fighting for what you think is right. So, yeah, Scorpio energy too. Okay, so we have the two sevens here, which again is coming to 14, which is what needs to be balanced. And, this is like daydreaming versus just being defensive. Like they're just, it's too much. It's too much for them to even bear thinking about, so they lie to themselves. We've got, there we go. We've got the death card on the bottom, more Scorpio energy. So this is transformation, it's change, ending of a cycle, transition, birth of new opportunities. There's a lot of things coming back to opportunities, lost opportunities, and the birth of new opportunities. Um, and that's the Three of Wands. So we've got lost direction and planning, lacks vision and motivation, delays, self doubt, regret. But this is what they're trying to change. Because this is action, movement, rapid momentum, excitement. They could be coming towards you. Delayed catastrophe, fear of pain, avoiding tragedy, resisting change and transformation. It's a look, there's temperance, but it's in reverse. Imbalance. But it does say self healing. And I think that's the biggest thing. You're stuck and can't move on. Returning to trouble, running away. There's that trouble, turmoil. Running away from problems and slow healing. There's the devil in reverse. At least it's in reverse. Overcoming addiction, which could be this toxicity here. Regaining control, reclaiming power, and freedom. They're still keeping an eye on you. They're still very curious. But look, there's the world. And this is where we stop it. Because we started with it and now we're stopping with it. And that's it. That's a celebration. And travel again. So I think it's real. I think there's a lot of illusions right now because there's so much confusion when there needs to be clarity. So there's a lot of self preservation and stubbornness and a need for grounding. But there's definitely a lot of feelings that need to be revealed once they kind of get done. Didn't I say cats got your tongue earlier? Because now I'm saying thinking licking your wounds, but it's like um in pile one, Ruby made an appearance. I don't know if that's anybody's sign, but she was incessant. Um, this is going to be about your person and getting out of their own head, facing the truth that they do have these feelings, and then, balancing this out with communication instead of being so back and forth. But there is a lot of things that come back to you, especially in the 5D and the 3D. Your person has to face their ego. They have to find a way to compromise and balance the situation out, have I almost want to say confession, but have communication and just stop acting like it just feels like constantly running instead of facing those fears. Everything's going to catch up. Let's see what these other messages are. I find you in music. You could have a musical connection. You are my star who outshines all others. Oh, I live for your smile and would die for your kiss. I saw myself in you the first second I laid eyes on you. I want to follow you through all time and all universes. You leave me breathless and without words, and that has been the entire reading for me. I'm sorry if I'm all breathing heavy, or it just, it literally feels like I'm losing breath over this. It's like, that panicky breath, that where you're breathing, but you're feeling like you can't breathe, and you're saying, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, but you can breathe, right? But it feels, and I think that's what it feels like, not being able to communicate with you, not being able to stop being so self focused. A thousand lifetimes with you would never be enough. I'm hearing 1,000 years. This is a timing card. We have the number 5, amazing chemistry, terrible timing. Yeah, that's what it seems like. There's a lot of time rolling through here. Time, time, time. Now I'm hearing time from Pink Floyd, taking away the moments that make up a dull day. You fritter and waste the hours in an offhand way, kicking around on a piece of ground in your hometown, waiting for someone or something to show you the way. Tired of lying in the sunshine, always waiting to watch the rain. You were young and life is long and there is time to kill the day. And then one day you find that 10 years have got behind you. No one told you when to run, but you miss a starting gun. 5 with the Hierophant and change again. There's a lot of change coming through these piles. Stand your ground. It has always been said that if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. Holy crap, I'm getting like this piercing, my my right ear. It was really loud and really long. Um, it's like when you go to a concert and then you go home and you lay down to go to sleep and you hear that screaming silence. If that's what you if that makes sense. This is a screaming silence between the both of you. Stand up for what you believe and not be easily swayed by the beliefs and wishes of others. And I think that's where a lot of this work, this shadow work is dealing with in this situation, because it just feels it's crazy because it feels so hopeful and hopeless at the same time. It's very twin flame like. My scalp keeps tingling. It's weird. Authenticity. 787. Be yourself. Pursue passions and show your authentic self. Don't pay attention to what others are thinking of you. And this is where your person has to really show up for themselves, be authentic with themselves, sit with themselves, and just sit in those feelings. in this web of just bullshit and sift through what matters. I just, the shadow side of this is that it's terribly painful. Um, Especially if you're being authentic, but then you question yourself and your own insecurities start to kind of just boil, like a slow boil. And then you're just like in your own head. Hmm. Well, you cannot heal other people, but you can love them and you can give them a safe space to come back if that's what if that's what your heart wants. But you can also stand your ground and be authentic and know that, you know, your imagination is going to take you for a beautiful journey. And maybe the timing isn't right. Maybe one day it will be, maybe not. But you've got so much more to really I'm trying not to get emotional. There's a lot of transformation to be had before either of you can make something like this work, because there's a lot going on here, and your person is lying to themselves, and you are just filling in all the blanks, and the silence is just killing you both. Let's see what they would say if they were being spicy. Always got to bring out the spicy giggle neck, because these readings are kind of tough sometimes, and you know, it doesn't mean that there's not feelings or love. It just means that, you know, someone has to be able to face their fears, and somebody has to be able to be authentic with themselves and with their person. Oh my goodness, did you? Okay, so let's play Truth. Tell me a fantasy you've never shared. Dare send me a spicy confession. Mm. Our time apart has only made me more certain that I want to spend my nights by your side and days with your heart. I cannot let you burn me up, nor can I resist you. No mere human can stand in a fire and not be consumed. I want you to do that freaky thing I love so much. On the bottom, I could spend a lifetime exploring the curves and crevices of your body. All right. Pile 3. This is a mess, but it's your mess. And, you know, the biggest thing here is don't allow others and their beliefs to sway you to not be yourself. Don't worry about what others think. All you need to worry about is your shadow and your light, and understanding that they both exist. And then that's normal. It's normal to have feelings, to have emotions, to be sensitive. But if you can't talk about that kind of stuff, or you have too much pride or ego to stand up for what you truly believe and be your most authentic self. Look, this is 2 cards that came out that is saying, don't give a fuck what others think. Change the way you think. Have a conversation. Use your imagination. Because that's the only way that this is gonna culminate. um yeah, it really feels, it's the strangest feeling to be so hopeful and so lost all in the same. And I'm sorry, guys. I hope that, you all understand that it's nothing that is your problem. As far as your problem is to deal with what you consider things that, like, if something triggers you, that's something you have to work on and make sure, just like your person has to work on their things. And right now, being apart feels like a divine timing um, kind of thing. The universe is like pulling you guys apart, like, no, not yet. You still have lessons to learn. And divine timing was all about part 1. So if you did not see that, that is linked down below, and you should go check that out, because there's really, you know, a lot of love, and but there's also a lot of loss. And I think that you and your person are looking in the same mirror but you got your backs facing each other. But you always follow your heart and your intuition and be discerning, because not everybody is going to face that fear. Not everybody can deal with that anxiety. That some people need lots of time, to the point where, should you be, you know, how should you be spending your time? Go treat yourself. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling you guys. You guys are kind of in your field. I know you are. Um, so I'm sending you guys so much love, warm soul hugs. If you're still here listening to me, just run my mouth. Leave me a world emoji. You know, they got the little world emojis. And wherever you are in the world, I hope that you know just how beautiful you are. And thank you for being here. And yeah, that's going to be it. Of course, do all the things like subscribe, comment, hype. I'd love to hear anything you want to share with me about what resonated. Um, and yeah, I need to go. I need to go. this is getting heavy, but that's, every now and then you really got to focus on, you know, taming your own demons. As much as you want to wrestle all of, let's wrestle all of their demons, you can only wrestle your own. So this time apart, you're either going to find out that they're exactly who you thought they were, or they are exactly who they showed you they were. Either way, you're going to need to be able to know either way. It's something that is very important. So thank you. And yeah, everything, if you need anything, is down below in the pinned comment or the description box. And also, I'm open for private readings. And just take a deep breath, and I'm sending you so much love and warm soul hugs. Thank you so much for being here, guys. All right. Love you guys. Bye.
Mimi on the beach.